Then let's look at the component of Education 5.0 itself. Education 5.0, by definition, is actually an education system that is anchored on 5 key pillars. And these pillars are then probably looked at from 2 different angles. The first set looks at the teaching, research, community service, innovation, and industrialization. So when we have Education 5.0 being deployed in our institutions of higher learning, it is expected that our lecturers should understand the foundational issues to do with the type of teaching which must be undertaken in order to achieve specific goals set by and for our system of education. The same applies to research. What type of research are we conducting? Does it really focus on solving our own African problems, or it's a foreign influence to try and focus on problems that have nothing to do with us, or it's something else? The same when we look at community service. How are we embarking on community service projects and activities? Whose agenda are they driving? The same applies to innovation and industrialization. So these are the key issues that Education 5.0 do focus on. Then the second dimension is where we look at the 5th generation, excuse me, the 5th generation technology, 5G. So 5.0 represents the 5 pillars, and which are these 5 pillars, but it also represents 5G technology. Why 5G technology? We are simply saying the kind of education that we have created for ourselves as Africans is focusing on the next generation of technologies. It's anchored on the 5th generation of technology. We are not yet there. It means we are futuristic. It means we are preparing our young people through this model of education to be able to move into the future, not just with confidence, but with the capability and ability to make use of the resources which are available for them, and be able to thrive, be able to succeed and prosper, create a wealth, making use of our own heritage. And that's the agenda we are looking at. So under this particular element, we have 5 key issues that we look at. The first one is that Education 5.0 provides a radical cut-off and a clear defiance of foreign designed and influential higher education system. We want to cut off from a foreign influenced education systems because they do have their own agenda. For example, any education system that was given the African during the slave trade, it was focused on making sure that they get pliable to enslavement. In the same, when it comes to the issue of imperialism, colonialism, and even apartheid, all those types of education systems were meant to serve the purposes and agendas of those who crafted them. Because look, if the truth be said, usually when any education system is being crafted and designed, there are people who sit around a table and say, what are the objectives we want to pursue? And they define the kind of objectives they want to pursue, the strategy, and then the content of that education system, and all the other issues then fall into a line with what they have designed. So I want to cut off from that.